Alright, it's about 11 o'clock and the rain's supposed to let up here in a couple hours, but we're just driving around right now like we were yesterday, kinda checking these fields, and public land fields and private land fields. We're asking permission if we see toms out on private land fields. Kinda had a washout the last 2 days. Yesterday got on a bird right behind camp off the roost. He kinda pitched down to private, went cruising around, got on some more birds off the boat. They ended up going to private, and then I had a guy kind of tamper with their hunt and set his hounds loose on the turkeys, or on us, one of the two. And then we got permission to some private too that we saw some birds out on. So that was, I mean, it's really our only option when the weather's like this. All the birds that we're seeing are out on the private land fields. It's not really feasible to go walking through the woods trying to call, because I don't think they're gonna gobble when it's just raining non-stop like this. So that's been our strategy the last day and a half here, but hopefully it's gonna clear up here this afternoon and tomorrow, and we can get back on a bird that's gobbling. Looks like a back of a turkey, didn't it?
I think so.
25 pounder?
No.
He was a shooter?
Maybe.
Try to glass the spurs up.
A little more.
Let me know when you're
it doesn't go down more.
I've got him. Okay, buddy. I'm not gonna hurt you. Looks like a big farmer, so we got a chance here. Looks like anybody's home, but who knows? Should go try to kill this sewer rat, or a little tip for asking for permission: if they're ever hesitant, just be like, well, and if you see a turkey out there, just be like, well, it'd probably only be for today. He said no at first. I'm like, well, he's out there right now, it'd probably only be an hour or two that we're out there, because he said he's got other people hunting here. That's what worked yesterday too. Got some shells I could use. I could use a little more. The eyelids in case I close my eyes as he's coming in. This is gonna be the most beautiful turkey hunt of all time if we get it. Gobble? Gobble, yeah. Yeah? Listen. He gobbled. He's gobbled like twice, dude. I'm guessing he's gonna come right up by that tree. That's where the woods ends. Yeah. You'd have thought that was the one. What do you think happened?
We're moving.
Yeah, I think he popped his head over on your side that you were supposed to be watching, and you didn't see him.
Moving.
Or you didn't tell me because you're trying to sabotage my hunt again, like usual. Yeah, I honestly don't know what happened now. I would think he at least moved towards us and tried to check something out the way he responded. You guys probably couldn't hear it on the camera with all the water running by us, but he gobbled back 4 or 5 times there when we called. I don't know. You got any ideas, Greg? don't know what
It's
happened.
that one corner of your face you didn't get face paint on, right?
Okay.
By your temple there. Yep, that's
All right.
it. Poked his head up over and saw that.
Well, I can't see it, so you guys got to tell me these things. And that's on you.
No,
You got to live with that.
not me.
What is service traction system? What's that all about?
Usually it goes away after I start driving, so it must not be a big deal. You got a pretty colorful dashboard. Really. Most of the lights are on.
Most of the warning lights are on.
Yeah.
Say yes.
Yeah. But I want to go figure out where the property lines are. So I'm like, I kept asking him, do you own the timber back there? He's like, yeah, that's all right. You can go for the day. I'm just like, so do you, where are the property line at? He's like, you might want to go because I think they know we're talking about them. Might be our only option to walk down that. I don't know how big this creek is. I'm assuming he does on both sides here, so we can park whatever. Jump across there where all the trees are. So it don't matter to me. No problem. That was easy.
I got my rain pants on, so I don't even feel it.
You gotta try to kill these things.
Probably seen us.
Huh?
They
Oh,
saw
yeah.
us the minute we walked out in that field.
Yeah, this is fun. We're having fun here. Across the creek on the other side of the creek. When we were getting permission to this piece, we had to ask the person that was right up in the house above them, so they didn't like that, and they worked up into this timber. I don't know, probably 100, 150 yards up the fence line from us. And there's a hen back out there now, but kind of in a similar spot to where they were at. Sun's coming out now, the rain's kind of moved out like it was supposed to. It's windy, so I guess the hope is that either those gobblers or different gobblers going to come back out to this field, try to dry off like that hen's doing. So we never did get them to gobble back. Hopefully we didn't spook them, but we're set up not too far away from where they were out here before, so hopefully they'll come back out, see this Jake decoy and get ticked off and come running in. Bird just gobbled up in the pines here above us. We can shoot up there all right though too. coming down towards the field, ain't he, to the left? I see his head. Yeah, from my gun straight. Go down the barrel. Don't move too much. He sees him, Greg. Coming. That's good. Right. I don't know if he gets nervous because he's behind the tree from me. Is he coming? Just stand there looking. Sees a Jake. He might see a Jake. You know, if he starts moving again. He's within range, so if you get on him again, I can't see him. Right. I was hitting those. I can't see him. I just saw him over there. You can see him pretty wide open. Not wide open, but I could see him, yeah. He was straight behind that pine tree for me when you could see him real good. I could never see his head, really. That's the first thing I saw. His head was in the sun, down through there. It was bright red. Dang, that sucks. That bird struck up above us and he was already probably within, what, 200 yards, would you guys say? When he first gobbled?
Yeah, maybe closer than that.
Yeah.
It didn't take him long to get there.
No. And he was coming the whole time. You could tell every time he gobbled he was getting closer. We were set up for, I had spotted a bird on the edge of this field. I don't think it was him either. And then he gobbled way up there. So we didn't really think we had time to move up to get on his level. And he was just walking that elevation line down to us, and he looked down in here and either saw Ted moving, I think. Yeah. Or didn't see a hen. I don't know what happened really, because I couldn't see him. I just caught one glimpse of his head, and then he was behind trees for me most of the time, but Ted said he kind of tucked his wings and acted like he got pretty nervous, so thought it was a done deal there for a second. He came in fast. He's obviously looking for a hen. They might be coming this way, too. We can probably belly crawl clear to it. This is real shaded in here.
He got his head up. Okay.
That's it for our day. Those turkeys wanted to go across the road. Hens had already went that way, and two of them had their minds made up. The strutter acted a little interested maybe, but they roosted right up behind that guy's house that gave us permission. And he owns that behind his house, so I'm gonna go knock on his door, I think, before we head out of here. Pretty eventful day. That was fun, I thought, especially for having had the first half rained out, so. Definitely don't be afraid to knock on some doors, especially during turkey season. Like, with the exception of like maybe the southeastern states, most people are willing to let you go turkey hunting, a lot of farmers especially, so. You got anything to say?
I just said what I thought.
What do you think?
Wasn't very impressed.
I wasn't very impressed with you. That was two of them that are on you today. That's two on you. Two on you.
It sounds like they just cross back and forth right there, and it's just back and forth.
Well, and the guy that gave us permission too, he's like, I almost hit him all the time. Like, I'm surprised my windshield hasn't been broken yet. So He gave me permission till, or us permission till noon tomorrow, he said.
Till noon should be plenty of time, I'd say.
Yeah, so we'll be back here in the morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, well, those turkeys that we were hunting yesterday are roosted right up in the woods above us here. But we decided we're going to go across the road just because there's not much room to work with on this side. And the turkeys spent most of their time on the other side of the road yesterday. And the guy that's letting us hunt said we can only hunt till noon today and then we're done. We're going to go over there, that little spot in the field where it seemed like they like, maybe put a couple decoys out and see what happens. There's definitely a possibility there's going to be birds behind us that could come in too. So. Pretty sure. Let me get some gravel quick. Way to the left down there. Going towards those birds out there, it seems like. Yeah, it's a tom. It is. But they're going towards this other bird. They might come down here now, who knows? Or they might go across the road. Just stay looking. Back in and looking, yeah. I might cross here. Hard to say though. Yeah, look at him. Come on over, girl. It's safe around this side. I'm not sure right now. You see her? No, he's right there on the other side, looking at the decoys, it looks like. Ready. There he is. good? Dang.
20 more around.
I should have just shot him, like as soon as he was within range. 30 right here. Nah, probably not even that. And then when he was kind of stopped there, I had some stuff in the way. Yeah, I should have just shot him when he was coming up real slow, but it seemed like he wasn't gonna slow down.
Relaxed.
And then all of a sudden, he just saw something. Well, you're not alone now. That sucks, man. I'm sorry about that, because we could be going home today for sure. I'm not worried about that. Maybe he just got scared, saw that decoy. He's like, man, he got over here, it's like, geez, this thing looks tough. Oh, dang. I mean, we took time, obviously, you guys saw this morning, setting up, getting stuff kind of put in front of us and making sure we were hid real good because we knew that there was going to be turkeys that came out here. And like, obviously we saw him coming in, so I just had my barrel on his head the whole time, and these guys weren't moving. And I asked those guys if they were on him when he did that, and by the time they said yeah, and I was on him, he started moving. As soon as he perked his head up, I should have just shot him. And then Greg said I shot behind him, so.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. Yep. It's not real, it's just a fake one. We didn't get one. Jake smile.
You got smiling so hard.
You got a bird. Ted brought up that this would be really nice conditions for a picture, so that's what we got. Didn't get a bird, so that's all we could do.
This riser's gonna have to change the lyrics to a song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if you missed a few more.
Hey, how's it going?
This never happened.
No. What? What happened? Never happened. If he doesn't want to fight the decoy?
And you didn't get a look at his spurs either, so who knows?
I didn't get a chance to see if it was a good bird or not.